care if it's all in my mind. You're the only thing that feels alive. I'm dreaming out loud through every high, every doubt. You're the fire I can't live without. I'm screaming it now, even if you're not around. You're the echo that won't fade out. I'm dreaming out loud. I'm dreaming out loud. I was holding on to broken pieces, thinking they were all I had. But maybe I was meant to let go. I was lost inside the afterglow of a love I didn't wanna outgrow. Every memory pulled me down, like I was never leaving the ground. But the silence started speaking clear. There's a reason you're not here, and every tear I tried to hide was just healing me inside. Now I'm learning how to breathe again without reaching for your hand. And it hurts, but I can see there's more ahead for me. There's more ahead for me. There's a light through the fall, through the breaking of it all. I can feel it calling out my name. I'm not lost anymore. I'm stronger than before. Even walking through the flames, I found light through the fall. I'm rising from the silence. I'm not the same. Every piece that shattered made me who I am today. I can see it in a different way. All the nights that turned into gray were just leading me to this, to a life I almost missed. Now the weight is slowly fading out, and I'm learning what I'm all about. Not the girl you used to know, but someone stronger on her own. And I feel it in my chest tonight, something turning into light. Not the ending that I feared, but a new beginning here. There's a light through the fall, through the breaking of it all. I can feel it calling out my name. I'm not lost anymore. I'm stronger did I just believe it? There's a silence where you used to be, like a space that still remembers me. Every corner holds your trace, but I can't see your face. I replay it in my mind again, all the words we didn't say back then. Now they're drifting in the dark, like shadows in my heart. And I try to let you fade away, but you're written in every place, like a song I can't undo, still leading me to you. We're just echoes we left behind, fading out but still alive. In every sound, every lie, we were fire in the night, burning fast, burning bright. Now we're ghosts in the skylight. We're just echoes, echoes we left behind. I still feel your heartbeat inside my mind, even in the silence. You're never gone in time. I can see us in a different life, where we didn't have to say goodbye, where the timing wasn't wrong, and we could still be alone. But reality keeps pulling me back to what we couldn't be. Still I hold on to the spark, even in the dark. And I know I should let you go, but you're all that I still know, like a dream I can't outrun, like the setting sun. We're just echoes we left behind, fading out but still alive. In every sound, every lie, we were fire in the night, burning fast, burning bright. Now we're ghosts in the Wasn't looking for this feeling. You just found me. Started like a quiet spark in a place I closed my heart. I was drifting on my own. Never thought I'd feel this close. There was something in your eyes, like a calm I couldn't fight. Not the chaos I once knew. Something real, something new. And I tried to play safe again, but you pulled me in like a wave I couldn't stop, like a moment I don't wanna drop. I'm falling into the light, letting go of the fight. Every wall I built is breaking down. I'm breathing you in tonight. Everything feels so right, like my world is finally turning around. I'm falling into the light. Not this time. If this is what love feels like, I'm letting it shine. I was scared of what could be after everything in me had been shattered once before, left in pieces on the floor. But your touch feels different now, like a promise without doubt. Not a shadow, not a game. You don't love me the same, and I feel it in the air tonight. Something turning into light. Not a fear I have to hide, but a place I can't collide. I'm falling into the light, letting go of the fight. Every wall I built is breaking down. I'm breathing you in tonight. Everything feels so right, like my world is finally turning around. I'm falling into the light. What if this is where I begin again? Not from pain, but from something real. What if love doesn't have to hurt to feel like this? I'm falling without control, but I'm finally whole. Every scar I didn't know it could feel like this. So easy, so real. Found me in a quiet place where I was hiding from my fate, not looking for a second chance, just trying not to feel again. But you move closer, slow and sure, like something I could finally trust. No pressure, no need to pretend, just you and where we began. And every time you say my name, it doesn't feel the same, like the past is drifting out, and I'm letting go of doubt. Now I'm closer than before to something real, something more. Every heartbeat's pulling me to closer than before. Maybe love was waiting for me here all along. There's something changing. I can feel it, but you don't say a word. You're right here but miles away, in the things you don't say. Every look, every touch doesn't feel the same as us. There's a silence in your eyes, like you're hiding something inside. And I don't know what to do when I'm losing parts of you. We were closer than the air we breathe. Now the space I can't reach, and I'm trying to hold the line while you're drifting out of mine. There's a distance between us now. after everything. I can feel it in the way you breathe, something shifting underneath, like a silence in between what we are and what we've been. I don't wanna read too far ahead, but there's a voice inside my head telling me to be prepared for the moment you're not there. And I hate that I still feel this way, like it could all just slip away. Even when you're here with me, there's a fear I can't release. Don't let me fade, don't let this slip away. I finally found lose it all at once. It slipped piece by piece until there was nothing left to hold. Saying what we feel, turned our hearts into something unreal. Every word just disappeared, every truth we never shared. We were dancing on the edge of a love we couldn't protect, and I knew it deep inside, but I stayed, and so did I. We were holding on to what we used to be, but not who we became. And I felt it slipping through every time I looked at you. We let it fall apart right from the start, ignoring every broken piece. We let it lose its spark, left in the dark. Now there's nothing left to we let it fall. We let it fall apart. We tried to hold the silence like it was love, but all we built together was never strong enough. I remember how you used to look, like I was everything you ever took. Now I'm just a memory in a place we used to be. Every promise turned to dust, every forever lost in us. And I hate that it's this way, but there's nothing left to say. And I don't wanna blame it all on you, 'cause I felt it breaking too. We were fading out of time, even when we tried to fight. We let it fall apart right from the start, ignoring every broken piece. We let it lose its spark, left in the dark. Now there's nothing left to we let it fall. We let it fall apart. Maybe love isn't enough sometimes. Maybe timing breaks what's right. didn't lose each other. We just stopped choosing each other. It's too quiet now. Even the silence feels louder without you. I still wake up on your side, reaching out into the night. But there's nothing left to hold, just a space that's turning cold. Every corner of this place still remembers your embrace, but the warmth has disappeared. Now it's just me standing here. And I feel relief somehow, but I only feel it now. Every piece you used to fill is a space that's empty still. It's empty where you are. Every sound just seems to blur, like a world that lost its meaning overnight. And I'm trying to be okay, but the colors fade to gray without you here to bring me back to life. It's empty where you were. I hear you in the silence, but you're not there. I'm holding on to nothing. It's still everywhere. I walk streets we used to know, but they don't feel like home. Every memory cuts through, like I'm still tied to you. And I wonder if you feel any part of what was real, or if you already moved on while I'm barely holding on. And try to let you fade away, but you're in Doesn't hurt the same anymore. It's still there. But it's quieter. Running circles in my brain. For a moment I felt free from the way you left on me. Still your memory remains like a shadow in the rain. But it doesn't pull me down like it did when you were around. And I'm learning how to stand alone in a place I've never known. Every step I'm taking now feels like healing somehow. Healing somehow. I'm learning to breathe again, letting go of where we've been. Every heartbeat feels a little more alive. I'm finding my way through all the pieces left of you, and I'm slowly bringing back my life. I can breathe again. Breathe again. Don't feel as broken as I did before. Every breath I'm taking opens up a door. I still see you in my dreams, but you're fading in between, like a story that I knew, but no longer feels like truth. And I'm starting to believe there's more waiting here for me, not defined by what we were, but by everything I've learned. And I feel it growing deep inside, something I can't deny. Not the pain I used to feel, but something close to real. Something close to real. I'm learning to breathe again, letting go of where we've been. Every heartbeat feels a little more alive. I'm finding my way through all the pieces left of you, and I'm slowly bringing back my life. I can breathe again. Breathe again. Maybe I didn't lose everything. Maybe I just found myself again. In silence, you left is where I start again. I thought I needed someone to feel complete, but I was already whole. I've been walking through the fire, through the doubt, through the wire. Every scar I try to hide, now I wear them with pride. I don't need to look behind at the past I left in time. Every step I take alone feels like finally coming home. And I feel it in my veins tonight, something stronger than the fight. Not the girl I used to be, but the one I'm meant to be. I'm stronger in my own light. I don't need to chase what's not mine. Every piece of me is finally free. I'm rising into my life. No more running, no more hiding. Now I am exactly who I need. I'm stronger in my own life. Found it in the silence, deep inside. Everything I needed was here the whole time. I remember how I felt before, like I was always wanting more. Now I see it crystal clear. I was searching out of fear, but the truth is in my hands. I don't need to understand every answer, every why. Just the strength I feel inside. And I'm not afraid to stand alone. This is where I've truly grown. Not a shadow of the past, but a future built to last. I'm stronger in my own light. I don't need to chase what's not mine. Every piece of me is finally free. I'm rising into my life. No more running, no more hiding. Now I am exactly who I need. I'm stronger in my own light. I thought love was where I'd find myself, but I was there all alone. Not broken, just waiting to be seen. I'm not the same as I was before, but maybe that's the point. I've been walking through new days, seeing life in different ways. Not the girl who used to fall. Now I listen when I call. There's a peace I never knew in the quiet breaking through. Not the silence that would hurt, but the kind that finally works. And I feel it slowly coming back. Something I don't have to lack. Not a rush, not a race, just a feeling I can face. I'm open again, but not the way I've been. I don't lose myself to feel alive. I'm open again, letting something new begin without the fear I used to hide. I'm open. Open again. I don't need to force it, I let it flow. If it's meant to find me, then I know. I don't need to force it, I let it flow. I still carry what I've learned from the love that once had burned, but it doesn't weigh me down, it just shapes me now somehow. And I'm not afraid to feel something honest, something real. Not to fill an empty space, but to share what I became. And I know I'll never be the same, but I don't need to be that way. Every step I take is true to the life I'm growing into. I'm open again, but not the way I've been. I don't lose myself to feel alive. I'm open again, letting something new begin without the fear I used to hide. I'm open. turned into something real. It's in the way you say my name, like it's never been the same. Not too much, not too loud, just enough to pull me down. Not the kind of fall I fear, but the one that feels so clear, like I'm exactly where I should be now, even if I don't know how. And I'm not trying to resist anymore, like I did before. Every moment pulling me into something deeper than I see. This is where we slowly fall, not too fast, not at all, just enough to feel it in our bones. This is where we lose control, but still keep our souls, like we're finding something of our own. We're falling where it feels like home. where it feels like home. Maybe your love was never meant to rush. We didn't break, even when it felt like we would. We stayed. There were nights we almost fell through the things we couldn't tell, through the weight of every doubt, through the times we shut it out. But we never walked away, even when we lost our way. And somehow through all the pain, we found each other again. And I see it clearer now, what we are, what we've become. Not a love that fades in time, but a strength we built inside. We're stronger together now, through every high and every doubt. Every crack just made us who we are. We're holding on to something real, not just what we used to feel, but something deeper in our hearts. We're stronger together now. We didn't run from the breaking, we stayed inside. And every piece that was shaken now feels alive. I don't see the past the same. Every loss, every pain was a step that brought me here, to a love without the fear. You don't need to prove a thing. You're not just a fleeting dream. You're the reason I believe love is more than what it seems. And I feel it every time we fight. We don't lose the light, even when the world gets loud. We still find a way back now. We're stronger together now, through every high and every doubt. Every crack just made us who we are. We're holding on to something real, not just what we used to feel, but something deeper in our hearts. We're stronger together now. I don't need perfect, I just need this. And if we keep choosing each other, we'll always find our way. Through the storm, through the flame, through the loss, through the doesn't need to say too much. I can feel it in your touch. No more running from the past. No more questions that won't last. Just a space where we can be exactly what we need. And I don't feel the need to hold on tight. Everything just feels right. Not a fear I have to face, just a calm I can embrace. To the lost, through the fight, every step along the way led me to this place today. I was searching for a sign, trying to outrun the time. Now I see it crystal clear. Everything I need is here, and I feel it in the air tonight. Every wrong turned into right. Every fall that made me break was a step I had to take. I'm dreaming out loud, no more holding it down. Every part of me is finally free. Through the highs and the lows, every road that I chose was exactly where I needed to be. I'm dreaming. I hear it in the distance, calling me. Everything I've been through set me free. I don't fear what comes ahead. I don't live in what's been said. Every chapter that I wrote was a bridge that kept me close to the person I became. Through the loss and through the pain, now I'm standing in the light, and it finally feels right. And I know that I won't lose my way, not like yesterday. Every dream I couldn't see now is right in front of me. I'm dreaming out loud, no more holding it down. Every part of me is finally free. Through the highs and the lows, every road that I chose was exactly where I needed to be. I'm dreaming. I thought I was lost, but I was just finding my way. And every ending I feared was just the start of this moment. Now I'm rising above every fear, every doubt, every piece that held me down. And I'm not looking back, I'm alive in this track. Every heartbeat screaming out. I'm dreaming out loud. I'm dreaming out loud. I'm dreaming out loud. This is not the end, it's where it begins again. I can see it now. here. isn't always light. Sometimes it shakes everything. But maybe that's how we know it's real. We don't always get it right. Some days turn into fights. Words we never meant to say echo louder than we'd like. There are moments we both break under pressure, under weight, but we're still standing here, even through the doubt and fear. And I know it's not always easy, but you never leave me, even when we lose our way. You're the reason that I stay. Will you stay through the storm, when the waves start to form, when the calm turns into something we can't control? Will you hold on to me, even when we can't see, if we're strong enough to carry it all? Will you stay through the storm? We don't have to be perfect, just be real. If we don't run from the breaking, we can heal. It's not always how we feel, but the choices that are real. Not just loving when it's light, but when we're losing every fight. I don't need a fairy tale, I just need to know we won't fail. Not because we never fall, but we rise through it all. And I feel it every time we bend. We don't break in the end. Every crack that we survive only keeps this more alive. Will you stay through the storm, when the waves start to form, when the calm turns into something we can't control? Will you hold on to me, even when we can't see, if we're strong enough to carry it all? Will you stay through the storm? I don't need forever to be perfect, I just need it to be real. And if we fight for this together, maybe that's what makes it last. Through the dark, through the pain, through the loss, through the rain, we don't walk this road alone. If we fall, we will rise. isn't just what we feel, it's what we choose. I never thought I'd feel this way again. Not without the fear, but with you, it's different. To be more than the person I was before. You just take me as I am, and somehow I understand every part I try to hide. You just see it as my light. No illusions, no disguise, just the truth inside my eyes. And I feel it every time you're near. There's no trace of fear, not a love I have to chase, but one I can finally embrace. I'd give you all of me, no fear, no need to leave, no shadows from the past pulling me down. I'd give you everything, not just the in-between, but every piece I never showed before. All of me, no fear. I'm not afraid to fall now, not like before. 'Cause love doesn't feel like breaking anymore. I remember who I was before I learned to trust, before I knew that love could feel like something soft. Now I'm standing in the truth, not afraid to be with you, not to lose myself again, but to finally let you in. And I know that this is something real, not a dream I feel, not a moment that will fade, but a choice we're gonna make. I give you all of me, no fear, no need to leave, no shadows from the past pulling me down. I give you everything, not just the in-between, but every piece I never showed before. All of me, no fear. I don't need to protect my heart from you, 'cause you don't try to break it. You just hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Every scar, every line, every moment that was mine. Let me ride. This is what love was meant to be. This feels different, not louder, just real. You don't rush into my space, you just move at your own pace, and somehow it feels right. There's no need to chase the night. You don't promise me the stars, you just meet me where we are. And for once I don't pretend, I can just be who I am. And I'm not afraid to take it slow, letting every moment flow. Not a spark that burns too fast, but a feeling built to last. different this time. Maybe love was never meant to hurt.